Hello there, just a quick one. Sorry about the late upload, but I've had some issues with the game. On the first clip near to the end, you'll see that I'm lagging quite a bit. I say it's because of a backup. It wasn't because of a backup. I don't know what it was, but the entire world was just lagging like mad. I've tried all week to fix it, and I've to no avail. Couldn't seem to find out what the problem was. I've tried everything. I've managed to fix it now because I was using the Prism launcher for the mod pack. I've tried with multi-MC, pretty much most of the ones that are all lagging, so I've just downloaded Fabric onto the actual Minecraft launcher, copied and pasted all the files and everything over, and it's working like a treat. So God knows what was wrong with it, but I fixed it now. So yeah, sorry for the week-long absence, but yeah, let's get into the video. Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Statech. You may notice something different. In between episodes I've been a little bit busy, and I have moved everything from over there over to here. I've made a big, it's a 3x3 chunk of just pure basalt bricks. The best brick ever. Yeah, but I've pretty much just moved all the machines over here. I've upgraded all the machines to steel. I've made a few more blast furnaces and a couple more coke ovens, and I've just AFK'd and made a bunch of steel just because we're going to need quite a bit of it for today. I've also upgraded the steam setup for now. I've made 4 steel boilers, 2 steel pumps, and I've routed all the cables and pipes round here, into the back, all around, and I've put the storage system into the middle here. I made an elevator block. This is all just the storage. I've made a big torch which stops mob spawns in like a certain radius. I think this is 8 chunk radius, yeah. And I've made a dehumidifier which is powered by that redstone block, and that just gets rid of the weather particles in here. So then there's no weather in this chunk, which is perfect because I hate it when it rains. Anyways, the start of this episode, I want to get this steam quarry sorted because we can have it just in the background while we do the next part, which I want to get into, which is steam turbines. But before we do that, I want to get ore generation sorted for now. So first things first, let's crack on with making all this. I've put into this calculator here what it takes to make the entire thing, and it requires 310 steel ingots. So let's go grab that. How many is that? That's 4 stacks and 54. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stacks and 54. Perfect. And what does this require? 278 steel plates. So that is 4 stacks and 22. Ooh. So that is 4 stacks and 22 into plates. So I'll put, ooh, bit of lag. Oh, that doesn't seem good. Oh, it's just started raining, that's probably why. Right, so put all this in here. I will take all of these. I don't know why it's lagging so much. I've not had this problem recently. God knows if it keeps continuing, I'll just restart the game. There we go. Do that. Oh, back up, that's why. Put all the rest of that in there. That's why we're lagging it with the backup. Let me just get rid of the weather / weather clear, because it does my head in when all the clouds go dark. I've got also all these machines are hooked up to hidden pipes under here that all go into this chest back here. So that's easier. Right, so what do we need next? We need some plates and other parts. I'll get all this sorted because this is just waiting for plates and obviously making everything, and I'll try and get everything sorted before we come back. There we go, I've crafted all the things. It probably took about 10-15 minutes to get everything together. We're just waiting on plates really. This was just made like so with lots and lots of steel. It required an invar rotary blade, so I had to macerate down some diamonds, and I already made some invar quite a while back. So let's place this. I'm going to place it in this little chunk here. I'm going to have like a little multi-block chunk just for now. I will place it in the corner here. So how do we place this? So the controller goes on the bottom with a chain in the middle and the rest like that. Right, well I'll place the controller down first. I will place that 1, 2, 3, put it there, and it tells me if I hold the wrench over it, it tells me where the things go. So I'll just put the machine casings down for now, and then I will work out where to put all of the inputs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then the other ones. Oh, I need one more back. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. Like that, and then I need to place the other parts down. I will put the fluid input hatch there so I can just carry the steam straight under here. I will put the 2 item output hatches on the edge here, and I'll put the input hatch where does it say I can put it? Anywhere here. In that case I'll put the output hatches there, and I will put the input hatch there, and I'll finish it off like so, and that's that sorted. To actually run it you need drills, and the best drill for now is the bronze drill, which just gets us a little bit of each ore with a chance, and there's only a 4% chance to actually consume the drill. So if we just craft a bunch of them, stick it in, it'll be alright for a little bit until they obviously all run out. But yeah, that's that sorted. I'll go craft a couple of bronze drills, stick it in, and then we will carry on making some machine hulls and turbines. Hello, I'm back. We've got the bronze drill. It's been the week after the game's lagged. This is the first time I've been on the world properly since obviously all the lag. So the first 2 clips you've seen was a week ago, and now I'm just continuing on. But yeah, I've just started processing some stuff while I was trying to fix the lag, but nothing too much. But yeah, I made the bronze drills. I made it half a stack, and they've already got to work here doing its things. Let me just spread some of these out. Ooh, there we go. Make it nice and organised. Might as well. But yeah, it's doing well. I've just let it run in the background for everything that I've been trying to sort out. But it's looking decent. It's making enough. I'm gonna try set up a little what's the machine called? It's not that one. No, not the boiler. I can't remember what it's called. Large steam furnace or whatever, something like that. Yeah. And then obviously, oh no, the macerator first. Then I've completely forgot now. Yeah, large steam macerator. Break down all the ores, then smelt it in the large steam furnace. That was it. That's better. But yeah, that'll be for the future. For now, so we've made the drills. Let's get into making some cables. So, which cable should we make? For now, all these 3 do the exact same thing. It's just which will be the easiest to get hold of. Probably for now, I'd say probably just do a copper cable because we need these copper wires anyways for circuits and stuff. So just copper cables will do for now. Let's head over to here and let's see if we can make any for now. We can't, we're out of rubber sheets. I don't know if I left any rubber sheets over here. I think I might have done in the chest. Let me just grab a quick boat. Yeah, I do have one. Let's... Ooh, splash. Let's have a little swim over here. Ooh, my little sugar cane's grown as well. Here we are, back at the old base. And the rubber, there we are. We haven't got much because I used most of it on the circuits. Yeah, let's head back and then we'll craft up. Ooh, wrong way. Head back. Oh, I won't be able to get up, hold on. Break the boat. There we go. Oh, since I've moved over the game to the Minecraft launcher, it's got rid of all my waypoints. So that means all my ore mines have disappeared. That's going to be lovely, trying to go mining again for all the different ore veins. Here we are, back. Let's make some of the cables. Let's just see if we can make half a stack. No, we can't. Not got enough copper things for now. But that's the cable. Oh, we get copper cables as the reward anyway, so that's better. Ooh, obsidian skull. What's that do? The wearer becomes temporarily immune to fire damage when hurt by fire. That's good to have. Put all these away. And then the next quest, batteries. We need some redstone batteries. This requires tin cables. So I'm going to have to make some of these anyways. And we need a lot more rubber sheets. I think I've got a tank full of the synthetic rubber anyways. So I'll make a bunch of that as well. Obviously all we need is just some paper. But let's make the tin wire for now. So get a few bits of tin. And I'm guessing this just goes straight into the wire mill. No. What does it need for tin wires? Where is it? Tin cables, tin wire. It's plates that we need. Right, I'll stick this in here. By the way, I made a bunch of battery alloy ingots because I knew we'd need lots of batteries for the future. So literally it was just lead and antimony. I went mining, got a bunch, stuck it all in the mixer, smelted it all, and now I'm just turning them all into plates because you can't really do anything with the ingots other than turn them into plates. And the plates are used to make all the different batteries, all the different storage units. But yeah, there, a few tin plates should be done by now. Where are they? There. Perfect. Put these into the wire mill. Let that do its thing. And then what we're making, some redstone batteries. So we also need some battery alloy curved plates. So I'll get a stack. And I'll also put that into there. I'll just stick the tin into the hopper there and let that do its magic. Come over here. Just make a few for now. And then all we need is some of the plates. I'll grab a stack. And I'll just grab a few of them while we're there. Make the battery. That's that quest done. And then all we need now is a basic machine hull. I think we need one more battery. Yeah, we do. So I need one more of them. That's perfect. And then, oh, one more tin cable we need. There we are. We've got the basic machine hull. We're going to need plenty more of them. Let's collect a bunch of these. Ooh, we've got an electric packer from one of the quest rewards. That'll come in handy. Put all these away. I might be able to use this in an actual no. I thought we might be able to unpack it into its components, but no. But at least we've got that. And with that quest done, we are now into the electrical age. So I think first things first, let's make some steam turbines so we can start making power. But first, we need to make obviously a few more machine holes. I think for now, obviously the cables can handle up to 256 EU a tick, and these make about 32 EU a tick. So let's make a few of these. They also require motors as well, so I'm probably going to batch craft a bunch of these along with the other components like the pumps. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Obviously the pumps, because they require lots of motors. Most of the things are motor based if you want to make anything. So obviously the motors, make large motors. Obviously we can't make that yet because we haven't got aluminium rods. But obviously we need it for other things like the pumps, the robot arms, which will come in quite handy, and quite a few other things, the pistons, conveyors, just parts for machines. So I think the first things first is let's batch craft a lot of motors. I think for now maybe 3 stacks, because we will just go through them like they're nothing. I will probably, well, I'll try my hardest to try and get 3 stacks. If I can't, I'll just try make do with what I can. I ended up going a little bit overboard. I made 3 stacks of motors. I did end up getting all the stuff for it. I made 3 stacks of redstone batteries as well, because we're going to need a lot of these, because these are one of the main components in the machine holes, which we're going to use a lot of to make all the different machines, all the different generators, all that sort of stuff, and obviously just for like holding on to power as well. I made another stack of circuits, because I already had half a stack from when I made them last episode or whenever it was, because we're also going to need a lot of them. So let's get all, no, actually keep these, because we are, where's my circuits gone? There they are. We're going to make some steam turbines. I've got all the recipe put in here and stuff, and what we need is, we need 48 steel plates, 25 tin plates. I started making some just to make life a bit easier. Just grab a bunch of these, and what do we need? We need 4 steel gears, so that's 16 steel bolts and 4 steel rings. So let's run over to the compressor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need 16 steel bolts. That is what? That's 1 steel rod to 2 steel bolts. So we need 8 rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that wants to go into the cutting machine. That's perfect. We also need 32 tin bolts. So that'll be 16 rods. I'll stick it in there. And what else do we need? 8 tin rings. Stick that in there too. So this is for obviously 4 of the steam turbines. At the minute, I don't think we can power them all with the steam production we have, because each steam turbine converts up to 32 millibuckets every tick of steam, and the steel boilers I use only produce 16, so it's half as much. So realistically we only need 2, but I'm just going to make 4 now, just for the sake of future proofing, because obviously once we need more power, this isn't going to do, so we're going to need a large steam boiler. And then obviously once that's not alright, we need any other power generation we can. Probably diesel generator using the creosote for now, because that's one of the next quests. Anyways, let's crack on with making this. So we need the bolts, the other little things. We need a few more tin bolts. There we are, 32 tin bolts. Perfect. Oh, by the way, I also upgraded the, where is it? the terminal for the Tom storage mod to the wireless one, it required one netherite ingot. I found it in a bastion, so that was lucky. I was just having a little wander around it nether. I crafted that, what's it called? Explorer's compass. It's like the nature's one, but it's just used to find structures, so I just put in bastion on it. And yeah, it worked a treat, so now I can just open the storage from wherever, which makes life a lot easier. Right, anyway, carry on with this. What are we needing to make? We need 4 steel machine casings and 4 steel gears. So let's make that for now. I will 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Oh, I didn't mean to borrow that. There. Oh, we need some more tin cables. Just make a couple. That'll be alright. So we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the hull. And oh, tin rotors, that's what we needed. How many do we need? We need 8 of these. We need some tin blades as well. I'll just stick half a stack into the compressor. Speed it up a bit with some gunpowder. Let that do its thing. Shouldn't take too long. Come on, hurry up. And we have the tin blades all finished up. Make as many as we can. How many do we need actually? We need... oh, we only need 8 tin blades. That'll be right. I'll just make half a stack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 4 steam turbines, and I'll stick all the rest of the stuff back into there. So, let's make... oh, wrong one. There we are. Let's put the generators in this chunk, and I'm probably going to make a separate line for all the regular machines and just keep these steam machines there for now. So I'll probably just make another line there going that way of all the electronic machines. So from this steam there, I'm going to pipe this out this way to 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's get out some fluid pipes. There we go. Perfect. I'll get my wrench out. And then connect. And just connect it to all the different sides. That makes it a lot easier having to zoom in. I won't bother doing that. I'll just go straight like that. Perfect. That's pushing inwards. And I'll connect that straight. These are pulling out straight into that. There we are. We're making power. Perfect. I'll put the power output on the top. And I made copper cables to carry the power. So that's perfect. There we go. Connect all these up. And that's power generation sorted for now. I think the next part to do, let's go into the east quest line. So we made cables, we made the steam turbine, electricity and tiers, I'll read that later on. I want to try get into AE2, but before we do that we need to make a few machines from here as well, like the assembler we need to make any of the processors. So I reckon before we make the assembler, let's make a few machines first and line them up here. First we have the compressor, then we have the macerator, then we have the mixer and the wire mill, and then we need a polarizer too. Then we have 2 electric furnaces, one for the actual furnace and one for the alloy smelter. And here's the alloy smelter. And with all these machines made, I think I'm going to end it here. Between episodes, I'm probably going to make a assembler, make a few of them, and just do some other bits and bats. But other than that, not much really. I might try and make some more stuff to go with that, the macerator and the furnace, the big ones. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and bye.